Hi everyone, welcome to this new reading. The question we are going to be asking today is what can you expect in November? And I'm going to try and get some clarity for you. I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite tarot deck, maybe some channeled messages. I don't know yet, it just depends on how the reading goes. It is nearly Halloween, and as you probably know, it's a very special Halloween, as there is also a blue moon. And because of that, I have decided to use black cats to make the different groups. As you know, or probably know, this channel is called Black Cat Tarot. So I thought that would be nice. Okay, group number 1 has this paper black cat. He looks a bit scared. Also very cute though. So that's group 1. Group 2 has this black cat light, which I'll put on for you. There you go. So that is group number 2. And group number 3 has this really cute, sweet little black cat with a orange hat on its head. So that is group number 3. So take a moment to feel what group you feel most connected with, and once you've made up your mind, you can look for the timestamp in the description box below. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. You have chosen this paper black cat. I'm going to put it to the side, see if I can look. I can just get his head on like that. Okay, or her head on. All right, so what can you expect to happen this November? That's what I want to find out for you. So I'll see if I can get some hints, some clarity about what you can expect coming month. And of course, usually the readings that I do are timeless, but of course this one isn't. So what can group 1 expect to happen this coming month? Okay, the Ace of Cups. Okay, in the upright position, group 1. That's very interesting. Okay, what else can group 1 expect? 4 of Swords, also in the upright position. Okay, 2 cards. I'm going to take them. The 3 of Cups, also upright. Oh, I thought there were 2 cards there, but it turns out to be 3. Okay, the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, don't know if you can see because of the light. Sorry, Cat. I'm just going to move you out so that you can see the cards more clearly on camera. I'm going to show you what I see here, and then I'm going to get some more clarification afterwards. Okay, so with this Ace of Cups, I feel that someone is going to be offering you something, some sort of emotion. They're going to, someone is going to tell you something, and it's going to be straight from the heart, something that they've been wanting to tell you for a long time. I believe it's something that they've been wanting to tell you, but they didn't sort of have the right moment to tell you this, and this moment will be there in November is my feeling. So someone who has been wanting to tell you something for a long time will finally have the courage to come forward to tell you this, something that they've been busy with this for a long time, maybe even months, and I don't think they had the courage to do so before, but for some reason all the emotions are just overflowing. It's not an option anymore not to tell you this. And I feel that it could be, well, there's a very strong feeling I'm getting that it's love related, but it could have to do with something else, with just a very just emotion that has to be shared with you. It could be a good friend who wants to tell you something, could be someone in your family, but I do feel that for most of you, it's love. So someone's going to offer you something. Maybe someone's going to, tell you that they're just madly in love with you, or that they see this future with you, or maybe another feeling I'm getting is that maybe it's an ex who, you haven't spoken to for a while, and who comes back and tells you, that you're everything that they were looking for, and they're so stupid and they want you back. I don't know, but there's someone coming towards you, going to express some sort of emotion, some sort of love towards you. And with all that water, it wouldn't surprise me if there were a lot of tears there as well. Though, with the Four of Swords here as second card, it's given me the feeling that you have to think about this. So when someone does come forward, offering you something, offering you that cup of love, basically, I think that that's something you need to overthink. You need to take the time to rest and the time to sort of think it through very carefully. Because I don't know if it's something that you can 100% trust. I think that's a feeling that you have. I'm going to try and find out if you can trust this offer, if it is love-wise, or if it's something that you can just better ignore. I don't know. I feel that you might be doubting that when this offer comes. So with this Four of Swords, it's very important that you take the time to rest and think about this, think it through. Maybe even meditate if you like doing that. The Three of Cups here is giving me the feeling that, you're going to have quite a happy month. And of course, all the corona business is still going on. I don't know if you live in a country with a lockdown, or, that you're restricted in seeing other people. But if there is a possibility to meet up with your friends, then I'm sure that you will do that and you will thoroughly enjoy yourself. And with this card here, this Three of Cups, it always gives me the feeling of just having, having fun with your friends, sharing emotions with each other, telling each other things. And I feel that there will be a moment with you, maybe with your best friend or with more than one friend, that you can just share everything. You can tell them something that you might have been wanting to tell them for yourself for a long time, or maybe it is one of your friends going to share something with you with this, with this Ace of Cups. But I do feel that this has got to do with your love life more than with friendship. But of course, it's a general reading, so it could be either way. But anyhow, I think that you will have a lot of pleasure in social contacts this month in November. I think that if there is a possibility to meet up with people, you will do that, and you will be really happy doing so as well. It will be just a lot of fun. This Seven of Swords is coming back to that energy with that Ace of Cups, that I had the feeling that when I saw this Four of Swords, that it could be something that Ace of Cups could be something that you're not sure if you can trust or not. And with the Seven of Swords here, I feel that maybe in the past, and it doesn't have to be with the person who is offering you that cup, but it could have to do with someone else, that someone maybe has done something behind your back. It could be someone else, but that could have affected the way that you trust people, or maybe, made you more cautious. But anyhow, there's something that you're worried about, maybe perhaps when they offer you that cup. Maybe something that is holding you back. And it's got the feeling that something sort of sneaky that could be influencing that offer. And that could be maybe to do with the person themselves. Maybe that person has treated you, in a wrong way in the past. But it could be a previous experience with someone else, which is sort of blurring your perception. I'll see if I can get some more clarity about that later on. Work-wise or study-wise, I feel as that is something I associate the Pentacle cards with. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'm saying Seven of Pentacles. I said that just a moment ago as well. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, Group 1. With this Eight of Pentacles, it's given me the feeling that you're working very hard to achieve something. So you're putting in a lot of effort. It could be in a study, it could be at work. I feel that you're really starting to get somewhere, and if you haven't got that feeling right now, that will change in November. I feel that you will have more motivation as well in November. Maybe at the moment you're lacking a certain motivation you know, at a certain point. Maybe when you're working, you just don't really, you know, feel that motivation at the moment. But I think that you will be soon. So in November, I feel that that could change. I feel that there's some sort of goal you want to achieve with your study or with your work, something that you're really working towards now, and that will be good. I feel that's a very positive thing for you. I feel you'll be able to achieve a lot in November as well. So I'm going to get some more clarity for you. Can we have a card to clarify the Ace of Cups, please? All these cards keep flipping back. Okay, the King of Wands. So I feel for some of you, it could definitely be a fire sign going to be offering you this Ace of Cups. That cup of love. I feel that if it has got to do with your love life, regardless of gender, it's this King of Wands. And King of Wands has to do with fire, so Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Maybe someone has that sun sign or one of those signs at a significant place in their chart. But anyway, someone with this fiery energy is going to be offering you that cup. And I feel that this person, I feel it's someone you already know. It could be a totally new person, but it's someone, if you know them, you will recognize them by having this very fiery energy. I feel that they're quite an outgoing person maybe as well. They're quite adventurous. They present themselves in quite a confident way as well. And it's someone who is quite, it's someone who's good looking. Yeah, I think you find that person very attractive, is my feeling, Group 1. I feel that when they offer you this, that cup, that you feel very, very tempted to take it. But there is something that you might be worried about. Maybe it's got to do with something that happened between you and that person in the past or something else. But regardless of what happened, there's some sort of worry that you may have, some sort of concern. I'll see if I can get more clarification. So, can we have a card to clarify the Four of Swords, please? Okay. The Eight of Wands, which for me is a card of sudden communication. I feel that there is a period that you need after that ace being presented to you, that cup being presented to you, that you need to think it through and take your time. And maybe in that period, you will withdraw slightly. That maybe you're trying to hold some contact off a little bit, just to take a moment to think about the whole situation. And then suddenly this person will contact you at a very unexpected moment. Maybe they'll be just standing right in front of your door, you know, with some stupid excuse just to see you. Because I feel that this King of Wands is not a person to let go. I feel that once they have made up their mind that you are the one for them, or they want you, that they will work towards that. They're not going to be taking no for an answer, is my feeling. They're very much invested in this. And I feel actually they're a slightly jealous person as well. But anyway, this communication card, as it is for me, is a sign of just a sudden communication. So I feel that to just suddenly get a text message, or they'll be standing in front of your door or ring you up or something like that. Or maybe they just, you know, pick you up from work and surprise you with something. They're going to do everything that they can to just, you know, surprise you. And actually, they don't really want to give you the time to rest, is my feeling as well. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to think it through. They just want action. They want to make this work, and they don't really want to, they don't want this to, you know, you to rest and think it through. They don't think that's necessary. They feel that you've waited long enough, and they have too. Just going to turn this around because cards keep flipping back. Okay, can I have a card to clarify the Three of Cups, please? Okay, the Page of Pentacles. So I feel with this Page of Pentacles, you're thinking about your future, and you're thinking about what you want to achieve in your future as well. As I already said, with this Eight of Pentacles, you're working hard in November on something. There's something that you want to achieve in November. I feel that with your job, maybe there will be new challenges or some new goal you can work towards, maybe even promotion. And with this Page of Pentacles, I feel that you're really thinking about planning your future, about what you want to achieve. And maybe it's a good moment in November to make a mood board, to just, you know, visualize how you want your future to be. What do you want in your future? What do you find important? And as you may know, you know, visualizing things can help you achieve what you want. So I would suggest that that is something you could be doing or should be doing in November. And maybe it's something you want to do with your friends. Maybe one of your friends does that already and will inspire you to do so yourself. Or maybe you will inspire your friends to do that. Maybe while you're seeing your friends or talking to someone, you will be talking about your future and the things that you want to achieve in maybe a slightly more serious tone than you normally communicate with them. Okay, can I have a card to clarify the Seven of Swords? Okay, the Ace of Wands reversed. So I feel though that something in the past, you know, there was this opportunity with this Ace of Wands, and because of this situation here with the Seven of Swords, which has given me the feeling that someone was sneaking around. There was some sort of illusion, some sort of, I don't know, something that wasn't really clear. There was a lot of uncertainty, sort of in the past. Something that you weren't sure of. Maybe you didn't know if you could trust someone. Maybe you, you know, maybe you were cheated on even. I'm sorry, Group 1. Maybe you were cheated on in the past, and that, you know, you were expecting this future with someone. Expecting to start with someone, and someone just sneaked off or did something behind your back which made this not sort of take place. And it could also be that someone wasn't showing their true self. Maybe someone was holding things back, not necessarily cheating, but maybe someone wasn't being completely honest about things. Anyway, I feel that something that happened in the past is influencing the situation in November. So there's something that maybe you haven't really resolved yet 100%. Maybe it's something that's still keeping you busy. You keep thinking about that. Maybe something just hurt you in the past, and that takes time, maybe, Group 1, to just get over that, perhaps. And I feel that when someone offers you that cup, that is one of the reasons that you really need to think about this. You need to think, can I trust this person? Is this person the right person for me? Maybe, you know, this has got to do with qualities that someone had in the past that you weren't expecting them to have. And then suddenly that was quite a surprise for you, that you weren't expecting someone to be, you know, like very jealous perhaps, or I don't know. There's something that maybe you were disappointed about in the past, and that is influencing this connection. But I don't think, I feel that this King of Wands, I do feel that they feel very attracted to you. I don't think they're playing around. But I'm going to see if I can get one more, maybe even some channeled messages to see if I can clarify that for you. At the moment, I don't think it's someone. I think the thing that is hidden has got to do with your past. I don't think it's got to do with this person who's going to offer you that cup that Ace of Cups. I don't think it's that person. I feel that that person is probably to be trusted, but I'm going to ask for more clarification. Can I have a card now to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please? Okay. The Moon reversed. So there were some secrets and things, you know, that you were keeping hidden in the past. And I feel that that had to do with maybe, well, as we were talking about work here, or study with that Eight of Pentacles, maybe you were telling people that you were very happy with your new job, or with the job that you've had already maybe for a long time, or maybe that you were happy with the study you chose, and for some reason you weren't. Maybe you weren't 100% satisfied, but you didn't want to tell other people that. Maybe you didn't want people to worry about that. But there was something that was worrying you about that. And you were keeping that hidden. You were keeping that in because you didn't want to worry other people, perhaps. And I think that that is something that's going to be over quite soon, as it is a reversed card now. I do think that something in your past, in November, things will go better. I feel that you will have that motivation to do what you need to do in November. I just want one more card to clarify the situation. I want to know if this person who's going to offer you something, if they are trustworthy. Can Group 1 trust this person who's going to offer them that cup of love, basically? Emperor, a very, very strong fire energy. This is an Aries card. I think so. My feeling is yes. Basically, the Emperor is quite serious energy. I don't think it's someone who's playing around. I feel it's someone who is just very confident. And they're confident that they want you. And they're going to have you in their life. They want that. They're not going to take no for an answer. I already said that. They are quite jealous, though. I'm sorry, Group 1. They're a little bit possessive, but only in a good way. It's only because they like you so very much. They're slightly addicted to you as well, as my feeling, Group 1. I do feel that you can trust them. I feel that what happened in the past, if that had to do with them or not, that's something that is behind you. I don't think that this person, you know, is playing around with you. I feel that they're very serious. Sorry, Group 1. I feel that their energy is just, you know, they're a powerful person. They're someone who... I feel that when you are with them, you feel that you can trust on them, that you can lean on them, sort of. I feel that someone who, you know, who will show you the way. There's someone who you can trust on, rely on. They are very passionate, though, and they find you very attractive. Okay, can I have a channeled message for Group 1, please, regarding this person offering that Ace of Cups? Channeled message for Group 1, please. I lied about something. See, I feel that that is something in your past, though. Maybe that's still keeping you occupied. Maybe someone in your past lied about something, and maybe you're projecting that on this person. Still, I don't think that this person is lying to you. I feel that that is something that has maybe that person did in the past, but this person is honest with you now. That's the feeling I'm getting. Another card message for Group 1. I'm crazy about your laugh. And somewhere, even though that they are very confident, they feel that they can't meet your expectations. Maybe because you're thinking about this for such a long time that they, even though that they are a confident person, that is making them insecure, because maybe when they offer you something, they're expecting you to sort of, you know, be really happy and just grab that in one go, you know, just hold that cup They're expecting you to grab that cup, really. And I feel that you're going to, you know, you're not going to reject it, but you are going to think about it. And they're not expecting that. And maybe that's making them doubt themselves. I'm going to take this one as well. They're afraid to make the first move. I don't think so. I don't think so at all, to be quite honest. I think maybe that's you. Maybe that's you, though. Or maybe that's after you have been thinking this through. But I do feel with that communication card that you are going to receive a message from them. So I think that's sort of bluff from your person. Maybe that person pretends to be, you know, slightly insecure. Maybe they're trying to sort of give you the feeling that they, you know, that they're a little bit hesitant. But they're not. I feel that's just like a facade. I don't think so. Will you wait for me? I think that you've already been waiting for this for a while, to be quite honest. And I feel that you like this person just as much as they like you. And with that cup being offered, I think that that took a long time for them to do so. So I really feel, though, Group 1, that if you like this person, you might have been waiting for them to make the move. Maybe, you know, it says in here as well, I didn't dare to make the first move. I wasn't, you know, ready for that in the past. I wasn't ready to make that first move. I just wasn't confident enough to do so. Maybe that was in the past. Maybe that's why it took so long for them to move forward. Maybe in the past they were afraid that they couldn't meet your expectations. But believe me now, this person has a strong energy. You don't need to make the first move. You don't need to do that. They will come towards you. They're going to offer you that cup. And afterwards, while you think it through, they will try and speed things up with communicating. Just, you know, I think there's a lot of spontaneous action coming towards you as well. So Group 1, I do feel that you can trust this person moving towards you. I hope that that gave you some clarity. I wasn't intending to make this all about love, but it's just what came out. So I hope that gives you some clarity. Goodbye, Group 1. Hi, Group 2. You have chosen this pretty cat light. I'm going to be putting it to the side so we can start your reading. Okay, so the question we're going to be asking today is what you can expect in November. So what can Group 2 expect in November? I don't intend it to be a love reading, though Group 1's reading did turn out to be a love reading, so you never know. I'll just see what messages come out for you. So what can Group 2 expect to happen in November? Okay, I'll explain the cards to you in a moment. See if I can get a bit more out. Oh, they keep flipping. What can Group 2 expect in November? See if I can get 2 more cards. 2, maybe 3. Ooh. 2, maybe 3 more cards. Okay. 1 more, please. I'm going to take this one because that's just popping out. Okay. All right, Group 2. We have the 5 of Swords reversed. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the upright position. We have the High Priestess. And we have the 7 of Cups in the upright position. Okay, Group 2. I feel that there was some sort of conflict in the past. And it could have been something that was just in your own mind for some reason. I feel that there was something you were sort of battling. And for some reason, I don't know why, but it could be anything. It could be some sort of contact that you have, something that's just been keeping you occupied. But for some of you, maybe it had to do with your health. Maybe others of you had some sort of conflict or some sort of situation with school or work, something that you were sort of battling. And for some reason, a lot of this was just in your own mind, something that you had to overcome in your own mind. And I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, it's going to be resolved in November with the card being reversed now. I think that's something you can overcome, something you will overcome in November. So if there is something that you were fighting, even if it was just in your mind, you know, something that you were struggling with, some sort of issue that was keeping you up, even, you know, maybe even at night thinking this through, that will be resolved in November, is my feeling. With the Six of Pentacles here, I feel that there's going to be more balance. And, you know, this card gives me Libra vibes as well, of course, because of the scales. But I feel that there's something in your life that's going to be balanced out better in November. It could have to do with work again, or with study, or maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe even in a relationship that there wasn't sort of even give and take, that one of you was more invested in the other than the other way around. There's going to be more balance. This situation, and I do feel that's got to do with the situation that has ended here. So something that you were struggling with, that will end in November, and that will end because you'll find a way to balance that situation out more. And it's even giving me the feeling that you have to choose between something, that there was a choice to make and you didn't maybe want to make that choice. Maybe you were trying to keep all options open, and that you're balancing that out at the moment, or you're going to be balancing that out in November. It's important though, coming month, that you trust your own intuition. I feel that your intuition will be very good in November. You'll be very much connected with that. And if it helps you, you could meditate. Maybe there's some crystals that, you know, you can use to help you. Maybe if you like doing yoga, you could do some yoga. There's different things that I feel that can help you. But definitely take the time to think about, and you could even, you know, keep like this intuition book, you know, just write little things down, little things that you're feeling during the day, and maybe that will give you some insight. And I feel that the more you are open to your intuition in the next month, the more signs you will get, and the clearer it will become, because I feel that you need some guidance at the moment, or at least you will need some guidance probably in November to make the right choice and to balance this out. And the way to balance that out is by listening to your own intuition. There are some things though that are still hidden, and there's things that you're not quite certain about with this Seven of Cups here. There might be a lot of dreaming, maybe a lot of daydreaming. Maybe you're believing in something that you know isn't good for you, or know that that wouldn't come true, or maybe you know it's not right for you, but you still want to invest in something. And it could be that someone is pretending to be more than they actually are. Maybe they're pretending to be able to offer you more and they can't, or maybe for some reason they feel insecure and are presenting themselves in a better way than, you know, than they actually are. But there's something with dreams and with, you know, things being hidden, and a bit of a smoke and mirror sort of feeling I'm getting. I'll see if I can clarify that with the cards that are coming now. So first, can I have a card to clarify the Five of Swords, please? Oh. The Sun. Okay, the Sun is basically a very happy, positive card, and it's in the upright position. So that really gives me the feeling that whatever decision you make, and I do feel that there's a decision that you have to make in November. There's something that you know, you're fighting something in your mind. And I feel that the thing that's keeping you occupied, that you have to make a decision regarding that thing or that person. And you're trying to balance it out. And once you do find that balance, and once you listen to your own intuition, and try to discover what has been hidden or what maybe still is hidden, and you clear your mind, because I feel that your mind isn't clear at the moment regarding that decision that you have to make. And you know, group 2, this is a very specific message, and I'm really getting the feeling that there is something that you were struggling with and there's a decision to make, and if for some reason that doesn't resonate, please choose a different group, because this is a real specific feeling I'm getting about this. And I really feel that you, group 2, have to make a choice. There's something that you were struggling with at the moment, and I think for a long time, but I feel definitely now, but that will be resolved. There will be more balance. You need to listen to your own intuition, and you need to figure out what is still hidden. And maybe it's something in your own mind. Maybe there's something that you don't want to admit, even to yourself, because I feel that this fight, you know, the struggle is in your own mind with the sword energy. But whatever you decide, the outcome will be very positive. The universe does have your back, basically. So whatever you choose, you will be guided in the right direction. Okay, can I have a card to clarify the 6 of Pentacles? Death reversed. So I feel that you need to have this new beginning. There's something that you have to resolve. There's a choice you have to make, group 2. And I feel that once you do that, you will be able to start again, to start that new chapter. And I think it is something, though, you know, that's costing you a lot of time and energy to think this through. It's something, you know, you're just thinking about this a lot. And I think once you've made that, got that balance into your life again, once you've balanced this situation out and know what to do by listening to your own intuition, then finally you will be able to make that new start, that new beginning. Because I feel that you knew that you had to have that new beginning. I feel that you knew that there were things that you had to leave behind. Only you were terrified to do that. You didn't really want to leave things behind. You didn't maybe even want to leave someone behind, is a message that I'm getting as well, quite clearly. Maybe you didn't want to leave someone behind, but you know you have to. And even though you don't want to, and maybe you have been lying to yourself, group 2, about this person, but I feel that that's something you have to let something go to move forward yourself. And it doesn't even have to be a person. It also could be a study or a job, maybe even a friendship. And once you do that and you listen to your own intuition, you will become, you know, like this Empress. And she's sitting there, and regardless of gender, but just very satisfied, just very happy, very much, you know, just relaxed and just happy with the situation, how the situation unfolds, not worried, totally in your own element. You'll be sitting there just totally happy. And it's a very fertile energy as well, actually. So maybe for some of you, there will be some sort of family, you know, in the future that, in the near future, maybe even a pregnancy. But there's something that you need to overcome first, though. And could be just a new idea, of course. Could be some sort of creative project, actually. That's also something that has to do with this fertile energy, just starting something new, investing in a new project, maybe, perhaps, or investing in this idea. Maybe you've always been wanting to do something, you know, start something for yourself, and that you're finally, you know, have got the courage to do so. Maybe there's something you've always dreamt of doing. Something creative, anyway. Okay, the Queen of Swords is needed to clarify the situation here with the 7 of Cups, all those illusions. And I feel it's something in your own mind. I don't think it's got to do with someone else. I think you have been fooling yourself. And you have to be honest to yourself. And that's what the Queen of Swords is basically saying. You have to make a decision. And once you accept that you have been fooling yourself, you'll be able to make that decision, and it will lead to good things. It will lead to that new start. It will lead to this happy future for you, because there's a lot coming towards you in November. There's a lot of happiness here with that Sun. As long as you take the steps before and you make that work for yourself and be honest to yourself and make the decision and find more balance and listen to your own intuition, you will have a very positive November. Everything will be okay. The universe has got your back. That's just a very strong message I keep getting. You know, there is so much there for you. It's a very happy card. It's a yes card, basically, even. And with this Empress here as well, as I said, just this very creative, you know, fertile energy, which could also just express itself in a new project. Something, I think there's something that you've been thinking about doing for a long time, maybe something creative, and something has kept you from doing that. For some reason, you know, you kept thinking that through. Maybe you've even spoken to people about that, and you never really did it. And now's the time. In November, you're going to start something new, something creative. Maybe something to do with nature. That could also be a little hint, maybe something to do with animals. But anyway, definitely something creative is my feeling. Maybe something that you've always been wanting to do, but just didn't have the courage to do so. Okay, I feel I'm going to get some channeled messages now for you. I'm just thinking this through, just a moment. Okay, I'm going to get some channeled messages. I don't know who these are from, but someone significant. So these are messages from someone very significant in your life, group 2. This is what your person, your significant person, and I think you know who they are. The person you have in mind right now. Okay, that person. These messages are from them in November. Oh, and they've fallen on my lap. So many, I'm not even going to read them out. It was about, here, look. I had this for group 1 as well. I can't meet your expectations. Okay, see if I can get more messages. You know, it's strange as well. I have this cough, which I normally don't have to cough at all during the day. But with group 1, I was doing the channeled messages and I started coughing a little as well, and I had the same message. So there's something, you know, I don't know, something maybe someone wants to tell you, or something someone wants to say to you, but they're struggling with that for some reason. Okay, it's destined. I feel that, you know, whatever happens, it's meant to be. And whatever choice you make, it's meant to be. Whatever you start, it's meant to be. I dream about you. And will you wait for me? I lied about something. There's definitely an overlapping energy. There's definitely an overlapping energy with group 1. There definitely is. Something you said made me insecure. And see if I can get one more. I don't like anyone as much as I like you. So, there's a lot of messages from this certain person. I'm very, very curious, you know, if you know who this is, but I think you do. I know that there's someone in your life who you know that these messages are from. I can't meet your expectations. Will you wait for me? I have lied about something. It could be something small. It doesn't have to be anything serious. They feel that you're meant to be, or your future is meant to be. That's something that they might want to tell you. They are dreaming about you. Something you said made them insecure, and they don't like anyone as much as that they like you. You're their favorite. And I feel that this person is going to show you this as well, actually, group 2. I think that something will happen in November with them showing you that they like you just so much. And they feel that it's meant to be, and they will tell you this. And I think that you will know who this person is, but that's just a little extra, these channeled messages. But, you know, as I said already, there is some choice to make. There is some sort of decision. If you don't recognize that in the reading, please choose a different reading, you know, a different cat. They all look similar, but I really feel that if you can't if this message doesn't resonate, it wasn't meant for you. Sorry, group 2, because this is very specific. It's definitely some sort of choice that you have to make. I wish you a lot of luck with that choice, though. And, you know, I hope that it gives you some clarity anyway. Okay, group 2, goodbye. Hi, group 3, you have chosen this sweet little cat. I'm going to put it to the side so I can start your reading. Okay. The question we're going to be asking is what you can expect in November. So what can Group 3 expect to happen in November? I'm very curious for you, Group 3. Okay. The 3 of Wands has come out. Oh. Page of Pentacles has come out. What can Group 3 expect in November? Okay, the King of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, well, as they flashed themselves to me, I'm going to take them. So the Knight of Swords, I use these to clarify. The 2 Pentacles, the Devil. Okay, the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that's quite an interesting reading, Group 3. I feel that there's a lot waiting for you in November. There's a lot of things going to happen. First of all, the first thing I want to tell you is you need to trust in your own opinion. I feel in November, there's something that people are going to give you advice on. There's people going to give their opinion to you and tell you what to do. And don't listen to that, please. I mean, you can always listen to it, but don't act on it. You need to trust your own intuition. You need to trust on your own feeling. Because at the moment, and that's also with the 2 of Pentacles, you're juggling something. You're trying to keep a balance, but it's very hard. And, you know, you're juggling too many things at the moment. See, the 2 things here, you know, look at the expression on that person's face here. See, it's costing a lot of, you know, it's quite hard doing that the whole time. And that's what it feels like. It feels like you're juggling too many things. You need to focus on one thing now at a time. There's one thing you need to focus on now. And I think that you know already that you're doing too much. Maybe there's too many things that you're juggling. And it could be anything. It could be work, it could be study, it could be friendships, it could be a relationship. But there's something that needs more balance. And I feel that at the moment it feels like there's just too much going on. But that will be resolved in November. But the only way to do that is to listen to your own opinion, to your own feeling inside. You know, what do you want? What do you find the most important? What makes you happy? And it's only you who can plant that seed of your own future. What do you want to achieve in your life? What is your goal in life? What do you want to become? And there is some toxic energy here, to be honest. I feel that you need to take care of yourself, Group 3. I feel that there's people out there who will try to, you know, who may be influencing you in a bad way. Maybe there's someone there who has bad intentions. That's just one feeling I'm getting. Someone in November, when you're seeking advice, someone who is giving you advice, but they're not being honest. They're giving you an advice that will work out for them as well. I don't know why I'm feeling that because of that devil energy, but it's just, I don't know. Just a sort of toxic energy that someone's not being totally honest to you as well, but they're not lying, but they're trying to sort of give you an advice or you know, with this card here as well, trust on your own opinion, which is really the feeling I get with this 3 of Wands. I feel that there's someone trying to manipulate you, maybe even into doing something that isn't in your best interest, but in their best interest. And you need to become sort of one with your own emotions, be in control of your own emotions, think things through, and just let everything sort of come over you, you know, just all these emotions, just, you know, accept it, don't fight it, feel everything. And even though there might be some emotions coming up in November regarding this choice that you have to make perhaps to get more balance into your life, you need to trust in your own opinion and you know, even if you need to cry, or if you're angry or upset, or maybe even feeling other emotions that you're trying to, you know, suppress, just let that be. Let them come up. Let them, you know, feel them through. Feel those emotions and accept those emotions of being a part of life. And I do feel, though, that there's someone who's going to approach you, or that there was someone in your life who didn't have the best intentions. There was someone who, you know, someone very charming, perhaps trying to offer you something, or moving towards you, or making a move on you, who you couldn't really trust. And I think that's something in your past, because it's reversed. Maybe that someone here is the devil as well. That's a feeling I'm getting, that this person doesn't have your best interest. Someone's trying to sort of manipulate you into coming back into a relationship that wasn't good for you, perhaps. It could be someone who's just a very smooth talker, who hasn't got any serious intentions. Let me put it that way. The person who is represented by this Knight of Wands is a very passionate person, a very charming person, very good-looking person as well. Only I don't think they have a very serious energy. And I think that's someone you have to be alert of. You need to be careful with that person, because I don't think that they have your best interest at heart. With this Knight of Swords, I feel that at a certain point you have to make a decision. I feel that, you know, you just need to do something. You need to cut something through. Maybe just this connection with a person. You need to stop something. And it's for your own best interest to do so. And I think you'll be ready for that in November as well. And by doing so, you will find your own, well, your will fortune. You know, it's part of your life, of your fate. I feel that this person, because I do feel it's a person, it could be a situation, but I do feel it's a person. I feel that there's a person who, even though that they are charming, even though that they're lovely, even though that they're nice, I feel that you feel insecure about something. You don't know if you can trust them. Maybe they're giving you a feeling that, you know, you're not feeling safe with someone. And that's very important, to feel safe with someone, group 3. You know, it's okay to have some sort of excitement, you know, when you really like someone, but you always have to have this feeling that, you know, you can rely on someone, that you can tell someone everything, that you're safe with them, that you can, you know, that you don't need that uncertainty to think, oh, is someone going to text me back, or are they going to respond again? And I feel that's an energy with this Knight of Wands that happened in the past. Maybe there was someone in your life who you really liked, and, you know, they started ghosting you suddenly, or just broke, you know, off all contact, and then suddenly came back into your life, and, you know, didn't respond to text messages very quickly, only when they needed something, or definitely some sort of unstable energy, not serious energy. And I feel you really need to get rid of that, group 3. That's definitely a message that I'm getting. Of course, if it isn't love, or some sort of a love situation, it could have to do with a job or something else that wasn't good for you, or maybe even a friendship that was quite toxic. Actually, that was the first feeling I got with this Devil card here. Maybe a friend giving you an advice to benefit themselves more than you. Could be some sort of jealous friend even, actually. I'm sorry to say that, group 3. Maybe there's someone, you know, who doesn't have your best interest. So if it doesn't connect up with a situation in your love life, it could be something to do with a colleague or a friend, or someone who hasn't got your best interests at heart. Someone you have to be careful for, and they could present themselves as this Knight of Wands as well. So it could have to do with a love situation, but it could also just be a colleague or someone else, someone who's, you know, being nice in your face but sneaky behind your back. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but it's definitely a feeling I'm getting. Sorry, group 3. But anyway, with this Wheel of Fortune, once you cut those strings, once you found out who that is, and I feel that you will in November, you'll just have this insight suddenly. I feel that suddenly you'll just think, oh, wow, you know, this person just isn't to be trusted, or you'll find out through someone else that they said something, or I feel that there's going to be a different point. There's going to be a point in November that you really feel, I'm just so through with this. I don't want this anymore. And you want to end this. You want to end this connection you had with someone. And it could be in your love life, but it could be just, you know, quitting your job because you can't stand a colleague, or maybe this person will leave by themselves, or maybe it's just friendship that just isn't serving you anymore. But anyway, it was meant to be. I feel you've learned from this lesson. You've learned from that connection, even though it was toxic with that devil energy. Even if the energy was toxic, it was meant to be because you've learned something from it. You've become wiser from that experience that you've had with that person. So even though at the moment, or once you found out, or when this occurs, maybe somewhere in November, maybe it's already starting now, you've got a feeling about that. But anyhow, once that occurs, then I think you will, you'll be pleased that you've experienced it once it's, once it's happened, because you've learned so much. You've got so much more knowledge because of that situation. And of course, it's not nice to go through something like that, but it will bring you further in life. And I feel, though, that you will find out who that toxic energy is from, though. It's hard to say because, there's all different sorts of energies here as well. There's wands, there's pentacles, there's cups, there's swords. So I'll see if I can get some more clarification. So who is this person who it has this toxic effect on group 3? And the 8 of Pentacles is coming out. It could be someone to do with work or study. It's definitely some sort of serious energy. So it could be someone who is presenting themselves in a very serious way, even though they're not, because they're actually the Knight of Wands. But it could also be someone who you know through your work. It could indeed be a colleague, or someone who you've known through work, a friend who you've known through work, or a partner who you had, who you met at work. But it's definitely got to do with some sort of serious energy. It could even be a business partner or someone, or I don't know, someone who you do something with that is quite serious. So something not only fun related, but also work or study related, I think. Or it's influencing that situation. But I feel it's someone who, it could be a colleague actually. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Or someone through your study or anything. Someone who's got to do with sort of, when you're working hard, they're trying to sort of downplay that. They're trying to stop that. Maybe they want to be better than you in something as well. It's also a feeling I'm getting. Okay, I had channeled messages for the other group, so I'm going to get some for you as well. I feel that there is someone in your life, though, who you know that you can trust on, you can rely on, and I'll see if I can get some messages from that person. Someone who you know, regardless, of everything, who you can trust, someone who you can really, sorry, that was my doorbell, someone who you can really trust. I'll see if I can get messages from that person. Oh, some have fallen down, I can still grab them. Look for signs for the universe. So the universe is giving you signs. And, I think it's very important. And that's also got to do with this Wheel of Fortune. Something's giving you signs. The universe is giving you signs. So it could be that, you're watching telly and there's this advertisement, and it's giving you a certain hint. Or maybe you open a magazine and there's something, it's a certain topic that when you read it, you feel like it's connected with your own situation. Something's giving you hints. Someone finds something very exciting and fun. And someone also says that you are placing them like on a pedestal, like you have this feeling you are idealizing them, not seeing them. You're not seeing any of their faults, is my feeling. That's what they think, at least. And they find you very attractive. They find you very attractive, magnetic even. So I'm very curious to find out who that person is in group 3. Maybe it's someone who you meet in November, actually. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you have any suggestions for a new video, you can always place that in the comments below. Okay, goodbye.